What is going on, everybody, and welcome to College Football 25 Imperialism. And the way that works is basically, as you can see, we have this map right here, and basically this has every single team that is inside of College Football 25. So it's got everybody. It's got Kennesaw State, it's got Ball State up here, it's got UL Monroe down here, it's got everybody in the game. And basically the way that this works is, as you can see, we have a spin wheel right here. So basically this spin wheel right here is going to determine who's attacking. But not only do we have this, we've got this arrow right here as well. So this arrow will say, here, let me close up some tabs here. So let's say we get, here, let's just spin the wheel real quick. Let's just spin the wheel, see for an example, see what we would get. So right here we got Louisiana Monroe, so that's University of Louisiana Monroe. And right now, if we do right here, we spin this arrow wheel right here, and that goes straight down. So it would go straight down, so it would be the Louisiana Raging Cajuns would be the team that they would be fighting. So that's how today's video is going to work. If you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like down below, sub to the channel. Also, I know I'm not the first one to do this, so people that are saying, oh, you're copying somebody else, yeah, but this is a fun video idea, so I thought I would do it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun, and yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it with the first wheel spin here. All right, so we're gonna spin the wheel here, see who gets selected first to attack. And we got NC State. NC State's going to be taking on somebody in which direction? Which direction they're taking somebody on? In that direction down that way. Let's see who that is. So we got to find NC State here. And that is going to be the Pirates of Eastern Carolina. Let's go ahead. Let's get right into that game. This Eastern Carolina team right here is going to have to play almost perfect if they want to beat NC State and take over their land. And if they lose, they're out of this thing. So they have to win this game. And number 22 NC State is not going to be playing around. So this is going to be a very good matchup. All right, NC State with the ball here. 24-24, a tied ball game. Eastern Carolina has played this game really well. That home field advantage is helping them here. And NC State is going to get stopped here. It's 3rd and 13. They need a field goal or a touchdown in order to win this game. And this one might go into overtime depending on how Eastern Carolina does on defense here. But let's see how this goes here. Dropping back, and he's going, and that's caught, and they are now in field goal range. We're going to see if NC State can win this game here, but if they score now, they're going to give Eastern Carolina a lot of time to get into that end zone and win this game, depending on what happens here. They might get in the end zone, so then they might have to tie the game. Eastern Carolina might have to, but this so far is a really good game. We might get an upset early on within the first game, an upset for NC State here. If you're an NC State fan, what are y'all boys doing? What are y'all doing over here? It's going to be a running play here. They're going to try to run the clock down as much as they can so they can get to that field goal and get that field goal, win the game. But they have 2 minutes left on the clock. I don't know if they're going to be able to run it back down that much. Here they go. Backing up. Throwing the ball. Caught in the red zone. It is now 1st and goal for NC State. NC State's going crazy right now. They've been playing a little bad this whole game. You know, Eastern Carolina, I believe, scored. There they go. NC State with the touchdown. 1:58 to go. The only way that this ends with Eastern Carolina winning is if Eastern Carolina gets a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but I think this might go to overtime depending on how Eastern Carolina plays here in this final minute here of the game. We're going to see how they play, but this has been an incredible game so far. So if NC State wins, they survive a close one, and if Eastern Carolina wins, they basically just upset one of the bigger contenders in this entire imperialism. Oh, and Eastern Carolina almost brings it up to the 50-yard line on that kick return. Eastern Carolina is looking like they might score here really quickly. Ooh, right there into the bucket. Not a first down, though. Ooh, that's a first down. They're in NC State territory now. They might score this before the end of the game, which means that this game might go into overtime depending on if they can score quickly and if they can score a touchdown here. Ooh, and they tried to go for the long ball there. It did not work for them. 3rd and 5 here. This might be a big play here for Eastern Carolina. Eastern Carolina outside. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. That he was over the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a penalty there. Oh, an eligible receiver downfield is still a penalty on the offense. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 here, and this just got even more dire for Eastern Carolina here. Eastern Carolina got the first down. They are now in enemy territory, or they're still in enemy territory, but that was a big play there. 58 seconds left on the clock. They have to score soon if they want a chance to win this game. In the red zone now, 1st and 10 on their 12-yard line here. This is an incredible game. Eastern Carolina is putting up a fight to NC State right now. And they get some yardage. They don't get enough yardage, but they get some yardage to end up getting 2nd and 7 here on the 9. Within the 10. There it goes. Touchdown, Eastern Carolina. With a few seconds remaining, this game might go into overtime. This has been an incredible football game. Let's see what their head coach calls here. If their head coach calls a PAT or if they call a 2-point conversion. I don't know what they're going to do, but I hope they call the PAT. We need them to go to overtime because this game needs an overtime. We might get an upset within the first game of this video, which would be incredible. And they're going for a PAT to tie it up. And they make it, and they will most likely be heading into overtime. NC State attacking right now. They might make it into field goal range. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They just called one, and they are going to get into field goal range just about. They called a timeout here. NC State might win this football game before it even goes into overtime. This would be incredible. NC State trying to stop the upset here. NC State into the field goal range. That is in field goal range. 17 seconds remaining. Not calling a timeout here. Incredible, incredible play by NC State here. NC State will probably win this game unless they miss this field goal. Eastern Carolina put up a huge fight, but their defense is not holding it together within this last few seconds of this game. 6-5. It's going to end up a NC State win by 3. And they missed. They missed the field goal, and they will be heading into overtime against Eastern Carolina. It hit the post. Unbelievable. We will be heading into overtime. We get free football. Unbelievable. That is, holy crap. That is insane. They are heading into overtime, and holy, this has been an incredible game. All right, Eastern Carolina here, starting on the 25 here in overtime. Let's see what they can do. NC State elected to play defense first to see what they would have to do. And there goes Eastern Carolina. 1st down into the red zone here. Incredible play by Eastern Carolina. They need to get in the end zone here. Make sure they have enough of a cushion for NC State. And NC State stops them behind the line for a loss. Incredible play there by NC State, but Eastern Carolina still moving. There's another running play. And they gain a couple of yards. They gain 1 yard back after the 2-yard loss. 3rd and 11 here for Eastern Carolina. This is a big play here. Passing play. They're going in. And they got a completion, but it did not get the first down. It is 4th and 6, and they're going to kick this field goal here. Get up by 3. They just have to hope they can stop NC State. And there it goes. Field goal is through. They are leading by 3, but they have to hope they can stop NC State here in this overtime. And if they stop them and not let them get a touchdown, this game will be going into 2nd overtime, and that will be just how we should start this video off. A 2 overtime game to start this video off, but they have to be able to stop NC State. And there they go, an easy stop there. Only gain of 1 yard for NC State. The most Eastern Carolina can do here is push them out of field goal range, but they're not going to. They're going to go ahead. They're going to get into field goal range here just about at the 10-yard line. I mean, they were already in field goal range, but they're going to get into field goal range even more here at the 10-yard line. Here they go. Running play off to the goal line. Touchdown NC State, and NC State will survive and move on, and Eastern Carolina has been eliminated. What an incredible game to start this video off with. All right, and with that being said, we're going to go ahead and knock out Eastern Carolina, who played an incredible ball game there, but unfortunately not enough to end up getting the W and beating NC State. What an incredible matchup, though, to start off this video with. That was an incredible matchup, but unfortunately Eastern Carolina is going to be moved out here by NC State. NC State got a lot of territory out of that one. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Let's get another spin going and see who else is going to be on the chopping block next. All right, and we're back on the spin wheel here. Let's go ahead and spin, see who is next on the chopping block. And it's going to be Louisville, and they are going to be taking on the person in the direction of up and to the right a little bit. So we're going to find Louisville here. Here's Louisville, and they're going to be going up to the right. It's going to hit Kentucky here, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just barely going to hit Kentucky. It's going to hit this corner right here of Kentucky. So we got Louisville and Kentucky up next. And we have a game here for the Governor's Cup, a big rivalry game. Kentucky and their in-state rivals, Louisville. This is going to be an incredible matchup. I already know both these teams are very good rated in this game, and this is going to be a good matchup for sure. All right, and this game is going to go just about how everybody expected it would. Louisville is going to take down Kentucky here in a dominating fashion, not like the last game. And oh my God, wait a minute, Kentucky might get a touchdown here. No, they don't. But that was this game, you know, we needed one of these after what game we had last time. So this game right here definitely shows that Louisville should have won this game. They're ranked number 20. But yeah, it's an incredible game. So Louisville is going to move on, and Kentucky is going to lose this one. And oh, wait a minute, Kentucky with the touchdown late. That is a perfect touchdown. They needed that touchdown. I wonder if they can actually get back into this game, but I doubt it with only a minute something left. 24-38 will probably end up being our final score here, but you never know. That was a wide open pass by the quarterback to the wide receiver there. They're going to go ahead, kick the PAT, and probably try an onside kick here in order to get the ball back and try to score again. And here they go, an onside kick by Kentucky to get this ball back and get back into this ball game. And it goes right to Louisville. And Louisville's probably just going to go ahead, run the game, run the clock, take the knee here, and end this game. And there we go. Louisville will take over, and they win the Governor's Cup against Kentucky. Kentucky has been taken out, unfortunately. So far, this is going about how we would expect. NC State beating Eastern Carolina, and now Louisville beating Kentucky. They're going to go ahead. They're going to take over Kentucky's land. And yeah, this has been so far a good video. Louisville and NC State have moved on, and Kentucky and Eastern Carolina have been removed from the map. All right, so we move on here. Kentucky has been completely taken over by Louisville. As you can see right here, guys, Louisville has taken over this state, and now they are only competing within the in-state rivals. Their only in-state rivals left are Western Kentucky right here. So they might end up getting some good field. They might end up getting some good stuff here if they can take over Western Kentucky as well. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna spin this wheel again to see who is coming up next. All right, time to spin the wheel one more time here. Let's see who our third team is going to be that's going to be attacking here. And we got Tulane. Tulane has a lot of interesting people around them. Let's see which way they are fighting. And they're going to be fighting down that way. And I think that one might be LSU. If we move down here and we move over, see what we got here. Tulane is going to be moving down that way, so we're going to have to respin. They are not fighting anywhere. And that way might be LSU. They are fighting the LSU Tigers. Let's see who wins this one. We almost had an upset in the first game, so let's see if we can have an upset and see if Tulane can beat LSU in this one. All right, and we have the battle of the rag here with Tulane and LSU, two in-state rivals that are going to have an incredible game, I can already tell, or it's going to be a blowout. I don't know which is going to be which, but LSU looks like they are ready to go here at home against Tulane. Let's see what the hell is going to happen in this one. All right, so as you can see, we see LSU taking over this land that is owned by Tulane. What an incredible matchup, but unfortunately Tulane could not get it done. We kind of knew that's how this was going to go. I mean, LSU was just a powerhouse, especially in this game. So, yeah, but LSU has taken over a lot of land here. They have 3 more in-state rivals. They have UL Monroe, Louisiana Tech, and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns here, as well as right up here in Southern Miss. So this is going to be an incredible matchup, depending on whoever they fight next. But let's get back to the wheel and see who's next. All right, and we are back on the wheel here. Let's go ahead, spin it, see who is next in this Imperialism. And we've got Colorado State. Colorado State is going to be taking on who? Who are they going to be taking on here? And they're going directly up. I don't even know if there's anybody up there. And Colorado State is going to be taking on Wyoming, the Cowboys. Let's see how this one goes. All right, and we have the battle for the bronze boot, a rivalry game here. Wyoming taking on Colorado State. This is going to hopefully be a good matchup. There isn't one team in this matchup that's like a favorite coming into this. I guess maybe Colorado State might be a favorite. This one's going to be pretty good. All right, and this one has been a back and forth game here, but Colorado State is on their heels as Wyoming has the ball up 24-20 with 2 minutes remaining in this game. This could go down to the wire, or Wyoming could score right here and win this football game. There is no way to know. They are running the ball, and that is a huge loss for Wyoming. Colorado State getting a good defensive possession right there. It's 3rd and 13. They need another stop before they can get the punt and hopefully get in the end zone, or they aren't going to win this game. And they didn't get the stop, and there's the first down for Wyoming. They could not get a stop. Colorado State calls a timeout here, but Wyoming looks like they're going to move on to win this game. It's a close one, but unless something drastic happens within this next minute 53, this one should be over. There's another one. If they get another first down here, this one might as well be over, especially with Colorado using all their timeouts here. This one, if they get another first down, this game is just as good as over. Honestly, this one, it was really good leading up to this point, but I think Colorado State just didn't do what they needed to do, and they did not get that first down there. But the clock is still going to run. He got tackled inbound, so the clock will still run, and we might be seeing a Wyoming win over Colorado State here. Wyoming might take over in the battle of the bronze boot. And there they go, but they cannot get the first down. It is 4th and 1. What are they going to do here? They might just kick a field goal here and send this one on into the final. But if they kick a field goal, they go for it. If they go for it and they miss it, Colorado State has a chance to score. They're going to go for the field goal. Try to get up here by 7. Let's see what they can do here. Can they make this field goal? And they do. They make the field goal. And I think this one's going to end up being a Wyoming victory over Colorado State. And that is going to do it. Wyoming comes out with a 27-20 win with a sack at the end of the game to seal it for them. And they will win the battle of the bronze boot here. And this was an incredible matchup, but Colorado State could not get anything going at the end of that game here. And yeah, this was going to end with a Colorado State loss and a Wyoming victory. Let's go ahead and let's see who's next. All right, and Wyoming has taken over in Colorado State territory. They will be taking over right here, and Colorado State has been eliminated from contention so far. This has been a pretty good one. So if you guys want to see what the map's looking like right here, got Wyoming taking up this big area up here. You have LSU taking over down here, and you have NC State taking over down here as well. So far so good. We still have a lot of teams to get through, so let's see who is next in this Imperialism. All right, and we're going to be spinning this wheel again. Let's see who is next, who is on the chopping block next. And it's going to be NC State again. They're going to have to fight one more time here. Let's see who they have to fight here. They're going damn near straight down, and that is going to end up being, if we go from the center here, it's going to be Coastal Carolina. They're moving into South Carolina here. NC State taking on Coastal. Let's see what happens. And here they are on the teal field. You got NC State taking on Coastal Carolina. Let's see how this one goes. I have a feeling that NC State might win this one handily. And this one is going to end up being a lot closer than I thought. Coastal within 3 here with 2 minutes left, and they have the ball 2nd and 10. in their own side of the field, I believe. So this one's going to come down to it here, and they are just about to head over the 50-yard line here. So maybe we could see an upset here for NC State as Coastal is on the move. Coastal misses, and he does not get that ball. It falls right out of his hands. 3rd and 10 here. All right, this 3rd and 10 play here is big for Coastal Carolina. They are only down by 3 right now. Let's see what they can do here with the ball. Here they go. Put a wide receiver in motion. He's going to run, and he is going to throw it out of bounds. 4th and 10. They're probably going to punt here and give it back over to NC State. NC State's going to have to do something with it unless they want to give it back to the Chanticleers, and the Chanticleers are going to go back to work. But right now, they're going to punt this ball off to NC State. NC State's going to have to do something with it here. And if they don't, the Chanticleers might win this football game. NC State calls the fair catch here. NC State looking to get a couple of first downs here in order to seal this game and take over some more space on the map. They're going to run it. Ooh, and he got the flick to the running back, and that one is going to go for a few yards. I thought that was a fumble for sure, and it was not. He caught it somehow. An incredible play by their quarterback to read that, see who was going to go down and get the pitch out. All right, let's see what NC State can do here. And they called it a 2-minute warning here. So 2-minute warning, NC State Coastal. Let's see what NC State can do from 2 and 3 on their own side of the field. And here they go, NC State. And they got stopped by Coastal. Coastal going to call a timeout here. 3rd down for Coastal Carolina. Coastal's gonna need to do something here if they want to get this ball back and in favorable field position. They're gonna have to get a stop right here. If they let them get a first down, this one might be over, but they do have 2 timeouts left. NC State has 3. Here they go, first down and more, over damn near to the 50-yard line. This one might be over. He went out of bounds as well though, so he did help Coastal Carolina by going out of bounds, stopping the clock. But this one could be good as over. And NC State gets another first down, and that is going to end this ball game with a 3-point win by the Wolfpack here. Chanticleers put up a valiant effort here, but unfortunately could not get it done. And all they got to do is knee it out one time, and this ball game is over, and that's it. NC State takes over more territory in another close game. All right, so they have taken over Chanticleer Nation as they move down into South Carolina. NC State taking over a lot of land here. They have 3 areas now that they took over, one from Eastern Carolina and now one from Coastal Carolina. They have South Carolina and Clemson here though, so if they have to go down this way, they are going to be struggling in order to get more land and more areas. But they are trying to take over South Carolina right now. They've taken over 1/3 of South Carolina, but let's see who is next into the gauntlet. All right, and let's spin this wheel here, see who is next in this gauntlet here. And we have Ball State. Ball State is going to be taking on, see, they're going up into the right slightly. Ball State's up here. If they go up into the right, they're going to be taking on Miami of Ohio here. This is going to be a close one probably. Let's see how this one goes. And here we are in the Battle of the Redbirds here. This game is going to be a close one between Ball State and Miami of Ohio. This one's going to go crazy. Let's just see what happens here. Yeah, I think this one's going to be definitely a close game, but I can see Miami of Ohio edging this one out over Ball State. And this game isn't going to be as close as I thought it would be. Miami of Ohio is taking a 10-point lead here just after the Ball State score. And Ball State going to have to stop them here if they want even a chance of getting back in this game. It's definitely close, but it's not as close as I thought it would be. I thought this would be a tied ball game with a minute left in the 4th, but Miami of Ohio is asserting their dominance, trying to take over some of this map here, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do if they can get a couple more first downs. Maybe just one more first down if they can get that, because they're using 2 timeouts here. All they need them to do is use 1 more timeout and then knee the ball down. The game's going to be over. So they need to get 1 more first down here. If Ball State can stop them here before getting this first down, Ball State may have a chance to get back in this one. But if they get a first down, this game's basically over. And they stop them before the first down marker. So Ball State will get the ball back with 1:46 left on the clock. 4th and 1, unless Miami University goes for it here, they're not going to go for it. They're going to kick this ball off here. And Ball State's going to have a chance to score here. If they can score, they can get right back in this game with the 3-point deficit. But it is they're at the 11 right here. 10-point lead by Miami of Ohio. We have to see if Ball State can get this thing in the end zone. If not, this game's going to be over. And they missed. They dropped the ball. That is not a good way to start this game off. 2nd and 10 here for Ball State. Ball State's going to have to try very hard here to get this thing into the end zone. Miami of Ohio is just a better team overall, but you know, Ball State, they have stopped them on some big plays here, so let's see if they can do it again and get into the end zone here, or is Miami of Ohio going to stop them? He goes dropping back. Ball State, plenty of time to throw down the field, and it is not caught. Incomplete pass. That would have been a big play there for Ball State. Miami of Ohio almost got burnt there, and they almost let them get a touchdown on one play, or 2 plays there, sorry. But it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Let's see what they can do here. They had plenty of time to throw in the pocket, so let's see if they give them enough time to throw in the pocket again and see if they can get one down the field. Dropping back here. He's going to move up, and he's going to run, and he's going to go down 4th and 8. They're going to have to do something here. They're going to have to go for it here on 4th and 8. If Ball State can get stopped, if Miami of Ohio can stop Ball State here, this one's going to be over. And here we go. Ball State, one more play. This is a big play for this team right here. They got one more. Let's see what they can do. They caught it. It's a 1st down, and they get a 1st and 10 with 57 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to do something here. They're going to have to move quickly. The clock is going to stop, but not for long. They're going to have to move so that they can get this one down the field and into the end zone and be down by 3. But they're going to be down. They're going to be down by 3. And this one will be a lot closer. But they're going to have to move here. Probably going to spike the ball here, I would assume. Yep, there they go, spiking the ball. 46 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and 10. This one might come down to it. Here they go. Miami of Ohio needs to get a stop here. Ball State throwing. Ball State with the completion. 1st down. Almost to midfield. They're going to have to hurry up here and get this one down the field even more. They have no timeouts. They're going to have to do something here. The clock is only going to stop for a certain amount of time, and it's going to keep running. Here it goes. It's running the ball. The clock is running now. Ball State needs to move. They need to get on the move here, and they're going to spike the ball one more time here. And there they go, spiking the ball. 27 seconds left. They need to get down the field more. They need more than just a check down here. They need to do something here, and I think Miami University might walk out of this one, barely, but they might walk out of this one up 10. And here we go. Ball State looking to get in the end zone here. They're going to need to do something here. Here goes Ball State, and they're going to check down pass, get stopped, and this one might be over after that play. This one might be over. That was not the right play for Ball State to do there. This one is probably over. They might not even get another play off here if they keep running this clock down. There's 5 seconds left. They're not going to get another play off, and that's going to be the end of this ball game. Miami of Ohio taking down Ball State, and they will take over some land, and Ball State will be eliminated. All right, and as you can see, Ball State is going to get eliminated here. Very close game, but not as close as I thought it would be. But there we go, Ball State getting eliminated here, and we're going to open up this area right here. Miami of Ohio taking this big area right here. This is going to be incredible. So this is what the map looks like right now, guys. As you can see, LSU has this area. NC State has taken a big area over here, as well as Miami of Ohio has taken a decently sized area over here, and Wyoming has a huge area over here as well. So let's go ahead. Let's see who is next up on the chopping block. All right, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to spin one more time here, see who is next on the chopping block, and it is going to be Army. And Army is going to be taking on whoever is down and to the left of them. So down and to the left of Army is going to be the Temple Owls. They're going to have to take on Temple, inside of Temple. Because if we go right here, as you can see, that hits barely the corner. Could have been Rutgers, but they barely hit Temple. So let's see how this matchup goes. And here we go. We got Temple taking on Army. Let's see who can win this. Will Temple win this one at home, or will Army take this one and take some of land and make them have a bigger area of land because they have a really small area on the map? Let's see what happens here. I'm looking forward to this one. This one will hopefully be a close game, but maybe, maybe not. I don't know. All right, and it is another 10-point game, 7-17. Temple up. Army has the ball, but it's 3rd and 10 here. I don't know if this one's going to go well for Army. Army needs to get a touchdown here immediately in order to get this game back into reach for them. But right now, as of right now, it's not in reach, and they're not going to run the ball. They're going to do a play action, and they're going to get sacked by Temple. 4th and 15. Temple is going to take the ball with 2 minutes left in the quarter. 4th and 15, they're going to go for it, and he's going to catch it at midfield. It is going to be at the 50-yard line. I was taking a drink. I didn't even see that they were going for it, and then they just went for it. They got it almost onto the other team's side of the field. They need this touchdown here, and they need the onside kick, or they need to stop Temple, one or the other. And this one's going to be a big plays coming up here for Army. Army might get this win here. I think they're going to spike the ball here, it looks like. Maybe not. No, they're not going to spike it. Here comes Army. Got it down onto the opponent's side of the field here. Army going to look to play this one very carefully, trying not to give up an interception or a fumble here. And definitely they don't want to take a sack here, because that will basically end this ball game if they take a sack. If they do any type of anything, they need to do something here. Let's see what they go with here. See what they're doing. Army stepping back to pass. Army passing, and not the first down. Almost a first down. Probably about a 3rd and 10, 3rd and 1 here. If I had to get 3rd and inches for Army. Army's going to have to do something here. They're probably going to run the ball to get this first down here. Let's see what happens here. They have a minute left on the clock, and they're going to pass. And that's going to be in to the red zone at the 10-yard line, just about maybe the 5. And they are going to be 1st and goal here. Army barely stopped there on that play. What an incredible stop by Temple. Army looking to get back into this one, get 14-17, and then go ahead, get that onside kick, and hopefully win this football game if they can do that. But they have 30 seconds. They need to do this within 30 seconds in this ball game. And it looks like he was going to get sacked. But no, they're going to get into the end zone. Army gets into the end zone, and they are now down 3 points. This has been an incredible game. Army fighting back here late. They have a chance, but they have 26 seconds. They need to do something here. 13-17. It is going to be a 2-point game once they kick this extra point. Or it's going to be a 3-point game, sorry, once they kick this extra point. And here they go for the extra point here to get it within 3. And Army is going to make the extra point, and they are down by 3. Now they need to get this onside kick. If they do not, Temple will go ahead and knee this ball game out and end this one. And end this one with a 3-point win. Here they go. Onside kick. Here they go. Up into the air. And Temple grabs it. And that is going to do it for this ball game. Temple is going to knee this one out and end this game pretty quickly. Army, valiant effort, but they could not do it. Temple is going to win this ball game. All right, and as you can see here, Temple is going to take over Army territory, and they are going to open this area up for themselves. They are doing pretty good here. They have a big area here. They could have some easy victories here if they face Rutgers, UConn, but then they have Syracuse and Penn State that they have to face off against if they have to go in those directions. They also have Maryland down here and Navy if they can get Navy. But so far so good for Temple. Let's see who is going to be next in this Imperialism in college football 25. And here we go. We're going to spin this wheel again. Let's see who is next on the clock. And it's going to be Ole Miss. Ole Miss, who are they going to be taking on this time? They're going to be going up and to the left just a little bit here. Let's see where they're going to go here. Ole Miss is going to be taking on Arkansas here. Let's see who wins this one. This is going to be a battle of big teams here. Let's see who wins this game and who takes over some territory, because whoever takes over territory, they're going to get some massive territory here. All right, and we have Arkansas here taking on Ole Miss in Arkansas. This is a big SEC matchup here. Whoever wins this gets big territory, and it looks like Arkansas might win this one. I don't know yet, but we're going to see. Let's see who wins this. And almost unexpectedly, Arkansas is taking over 30-point lead, at the end of this ball game. Incredible. This is something that I didn't expect to happen. I thought this was going to be a bigger matchup, especially since Ole Miss is ranked number 5 right now. But Arkansas looks like they're going to take over Ole Miss territory, and they are going to get a huge piece of territory here, as well as fighting in the SEC, taking down a conference rival here. This is an incredible matchup, and I thought this was going to be a lot closer, but it looks like Ole Miss is just going to go ahead and take the loss here, and Arkansas is going to move on. All right, and it looks like this is going to probably be the last play for Ole Miss here as they try to make a run to the end zone in garbage time. But unfortunately, they aren't going to do much. 6 seconds remaining on the clock, and this one should just be about over. They're probably not even going to get another snap off here. Just a downfall for Ole Miss here, and there it goes. Ole Miss loses to Arkansas. Arkansas takes over a huge bit of space here on the map. Let's see who's next, and let's see if we can get another close game here. All right, and as you can see, Ole Miss has been taken over by the boys in Arkansas. Arkansas taking over Ole Miss here. An incredible matchup for them because they got an easy victory here over Ole Miss. Ole Miss couldn't really do nothing. Going to go ahead and open up this area right here as well. Arkansas has this big space right here. Let's see who's next and who's up on the chopping block or on the clock next. Let's see what happens. All right, and we're going to spin this one more time here, see who is on the clock. And we're going to have Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan is going to be taking on whoever's up and to the left of them. And it looks like Eastern Michigan is going to be taking on the Spartans of Michigan State. Let's see if they can do an upset and defeat Michigan State, or if Michigan State is going to beat Eastern Michigan here. Let's see what happens. All right, and here we are in Michigan State here, East Lansing, Michigan. It is going to be Eastern Michigan taking on Michigan State. Let's see who can win this one, if Eastern Michigan can get an upset and take over Michigan State's territory, or if Michigan State gets the win and takes over Eastern Michigan. And we may be in here for our first upset of this video, as Eastern Michigan is up right now against Michigan State. Not by much, but they are up right now. Michigan State is at 3rd and 8 right here. Or Eastern Michigan's at 3rd and 8. They got to try to put the end point on this game here. Let's see what they can do here. And they're going, and they get at the 50-yard line. They're probably going to punt this one and hope their defense can stop Michigan State here. And here we go, Michigan State from their own 10-yard line. They're going to have to get down this field and score a touchdown or a field goal in order to even have a chance of winning this game. And they get a perfect pass right there. 5 yards, 2nd and 5. Eastern Michigan's going to have to stop them. They're going to have to do something here. Their defense is going to have to be on par like it has been all game if they want to win this. Drop that one there. 3rd and 5 for Michigan State. If they don't get this here, Eastern Michigan will get out of here with the upset and the win. And that was almost a pick. They should have had that pick, and that should have been it. But unfortunately, they didn't get that. So Michigan State's still going to have a 3rd and 5 here. Let's see what they can do here on 3rd and 5. See, Michigan State drops back to pass. Michigan State gets the catch, and he stays up. 41 stays up here, but that is going to go 1st and 10 at their own 32. Eastern Michigan still has to stop them. They have 1:25 until they can get out of here with the upset. And right now, it looks like Michigan State is attacking, and they are driving here. Here they go, drop back. Michigan State catches it. And that's going to be a 1st down timeout by Michigan State to give them enough time to either get into the end zone or kick a field goal here. They're about to be at the 50-yard line, almost at the 50-yard line here. Here they are. They're going to go. They're going to snap this ball here. There they go. Drop back. And they're going to catch it on the check down. They're going to have to move here. 59 seconds left. They're going to have to get into field goal range here. And I don't know if they're going to be able to do it if they keep making passes like that. But we'll see. They've got to get a 1st down here. They have to. It is a must. They're at the 50. They've got to do something here. Looks like they're going to snap the ball here. Eastern Michigan's going to try to stop them here. Eastern Michigan gets the stop. Doesn't get the 1st down. They're going to have to try to get this 1st down on 3rd and 2 here. Here they go. Eastern Michigan is going to have to stop them. Michigan State on the pass, intercepted by Eastern Michigan, and they're going to do this, and they're going to take down Michigan State. Eastern Michigan, an incredible pick at the end of the ball game, and that's going to do it. Eastern Michigan is going to upset the Spartans in East Lansing, Michigan. And they're going to knee this one out, and Eastern Michigan is going to get the upset on Michigan State, and they are going to take over Michigan State territory here. And this was the first upset of the video, and it was a good one. Eastern Michigan is going to take out the Spartans. And here we go. Michigan State has been taken out of the running. I'm sorry, Michigan State fans, but unfortunately you guys have been taken out, and we are going to have to zoom in here to get this little corridor here for Eastern Michigan. There we go. Eastern Michigan has taken over some land here. They have Michigan up here. They have Central Michigan and Western Michigan down here. So let's see who is going to be next in this imperialism.